my way to get a cappuccino, man. Trying to enjoy my only night I get to stay up late. So I'm here to talk to y'all about nobody can play you. You can only play yourself. Many ways you can play yourself. Number one is not being honest with yourself. And not only honesty, but also not having an abundance mindset. So like if a woman or man don't keep their word, it is what it is. Don't try to make excuses for them or rationalize it or anything. You're dealing with adults and people know what they're doing. A woman or man knows if you text them or not. They know if they made a promise to you or not. They know all these things. If they really, really, really was interested in you or really, really wanted you, even if you're in a relationship with them already supposedly, even if you're talking to somebody already supposedly, like you with them in a relationship, either way, if they really, really cared or had genuine interest or wanted to see or whatever, they are not going to purposely not keep their word or purposely ignore you or any of these things. The problem with y'all is, or I'm going to just say people, is you just don't know when to just say, okay, it is what it is. Because you got to understand that 9 times out of 10, people are talking to other people. And that goes for if you're in a relationship with them. When they start acting funny, that's usually why. It's not just people, it's not just single people. It's people in a relationship too. It's the same thing. You got to have the balls to leave them alone. It don't matter who it is. Because in order to find the right person, you got to leave the wrong ones alone immediately. If they want to play, leave them alone. Don't get mad at them. Don't try to rationalize it. Don't try to change their mind. None of that. Because their mind is already made up. If a person really want to fuck with you, they're going to fuck with you. If they don't, they're going to play you to the side. A lot of people just want your validation. They don't want you. It has nothing to do with you either. It's not really personal. It's just they're that type of person that they want validation. You know, they'll say they want a man or whatever, or a woman or whatever, but then when they get the validation, they don't want it. It's just all cap, basically. It's all fun and games. They're not ready. They're not ready for something real. So that's why they play the game. Anybody who plays the game is not ready for something real. Remember that. It's called a game for a reason. Anybody who plays the game is not ready for something real. Remember that shit, man. But what y'all are doing, a lot of y'all are doing, is you're trying to change people's minds, or you feel some type of way because they didn't hit you back or some other shit. Who cares about why they didn't do it? It don't matter. Stop taking it personal. Who cares? They probably do it to thousands of other men and women. The same shit they did to you, they probably do it to every damn body. Because that's just who they are. That's their character. You see what I mean? That's just their character. Notice, a man who cheats on one woman could be a perfect woman. He gonna do it to the next one too. It don't matter. Notice, a woman who flakes and lies and all this shit to one man, she's gonna do it to another man too. It doesn't matter if you're a good man or not. That's who she is. That's what she's gonna do. And the same thing with y'all women. Doesn't matter if you're a good woman or not. That's who he is. That's what he's gonna do. Y'all get caught up in I'm a special person too much. That doesn't stop people's fuckery. That doesn't stop. That doesn't change the fact that there's liars and cheaters and deceivers in this world and people who play games. It doesn't matter if you're a great woman or man or not. Like I said, some people are not ready for a great woman or man because they're not a great woman or man yet. So therefore, they're going to play. Or they're not going to notice it. Or a lot of times they're not even going to desire it. They'll desire the bums or somebody bad for them, should I say. Because I don't like to call people bums, but they'll desire somebody bad for them because they're not a good woman or man yet. You know, their energy is not there. That's why the energy doesn't match. Or that's why they run from something good. Or something that could be good. A lot of times you could tell by the people they picked in the past. And I hate to say it, but usually if a woman is like a single mother, 9 times, not a woman that just didn't work out with a man and he's still in her life and all that shit. I'm talking about women that are like picking bad dudes to have kids by. 9 times out of 10, she's still going to pick those type of guys. She's not going to pick a good guy. She's not going to be, that's not what she's imprinted by. I've said this over and over again. People don't get it. But they can't play you. You can only play yourself by not having an abundance mindset. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter how much you might think you like somebody. If they start acting funny in any type of way, just leave them alone. Because if they really liked you, they wouldn't do that. Even some of y'all, I know some of y'all are going to say, well, they're testing you or this or that. Because, well, men don't really test like that. Men have no idea. They're clueless. They lost. But let's just say it's hypothetically say we talking about women. She's testing you. Oh, it don't matter. She's playing with your emotions. So you can, as a man, you could pass a shit test because you know she's doing it or trying to see how you react or whatever. You could do that, but why? Why even do it? You know that she's playing a game, so therefore just leave her alone. It's not worth it, dude. Even if you know what she's doing and you purposely can pass her little shit test, and even if you still can get sex that way, because she want to test you with all this bullshit before it don't matter. It's not even worth it. I'm going to say that again for the men who don't get it. Even if you know when a woman is shit testing and all this shit, you know, purposely flaking to see how you react and all this bullshit, still don't deal with her. Because it's disrespectful to your emotions. She should trust you enough that you're serious enough. She shouldn't even be dealing with a man that she has to test to see if he really likes her or not. Think about that. Why would a decent woman even deal with a man that she has to I gotta test him to see if he really likes me or not? Why you even deal with it? That lets you know that she deals with them type of men that she gotta test to see if you like. So why even deal with that as a man, right? And as a woman, like if they just acting like they playing or you know, well, the thing with the woman is, men are going to act perfect until they sleep with you. That's the issue with the women. That's why it's so hard for women to pick the right guy. But for a man, it's easy, man. You can spot a woman full of shit a mile away. It's so easy. It's so easy. I don't get how men get played. How do you get played? You could tell when a woman's full of shit or not. Or you could just test her. If you think she's full of shit, put her on the boxer in the corner. You trying to go out? You'll know. That's all you got to do as a man. All this other shit that you're doing, you're wasting energy and time. It don't matter. Either she already knows that she likes you or not. She already knows if she's interested or not. So everything else you do in between that is just a waste of fucking time. Flat out, are we going out? Plain and simple. Or can I have your number or whatever. That simple. And then some of them gonna give you their number, and then they gonna once they think that they got you and all this shit. Cause, well, let me finish what I'm saying. Once they think they got you, now they want to flake and not answer all this bullshit. They could be doing. The game is so deep when it comes to women, it's ridiculous. But once you know what it is, it's see through like fucking glass. You know what I mean? She could either be doing this. She could get your number just for the validation. Just for the attention, yeah, validation, same thing. Validation, attention that she's not getting from the guy she talking to or want, you know what I mean? Or she can get your number and flake because she wants to see how you react, because most men are belligerent when a woman rejects them. They don't just know how to walk away and say, fuck her. Not in that way, like, fuck the, like, not in the way like, fuck her, like, you hope something bad happens, but in the way of, oh, well, that's your loss. That type of fuck you, you know what I mean? So a lot of women are going to test you to see that, man. But honestly, if they feel like they got to do that, they shouldn't even be dealing with you. So you have to ask yourself, why would a woman even deal with a man that she feels that type of way or gets that type of vibe from, you know? But hey, apparently they do, because they wouldn't have to test motherfuckers so much, would they? Nope, they wouldn't, would they? But y'all, man, y'all just gotta know when somebody's full of shit. You just gotta know when somebody likes you, when really interested. When I say like you, interested, really genuinely interested in you. And then you gotta know when somebody just not, or they just passing time or some shit like that. You know, trying to get comfort from you, because energy from you, because the other guy or girl that they want, or, you know, the one they want didn't give them energy, so now they try to get it from you. You gotta know that. You just gotta know how to spot this shit, man. It's so simple. Or you could do like me and say a prayer: God, keep every woman away from me that's not meant for me, that's not right for me. Yeah, you're gonna be lonely than a motherfucker, more than likely, because guess what? Most women and men are not right for you. So you're gonna be like, damn, why that person just do this or that? That's God keeping them away. Don't even worry about it. If there's a right one, it wouldn't happen, right? Even if it was somebody you talking to in a relationship. And shit is kind of back and forth, because exes love to do that shit too. They'll hit you up out of the blue, you know what I mean, just to see what you're up to, just to be nosy. That's it. They don't care about you. If they cared about you, they'd have been calling your phone, or they'd have showed up at your house. You know, all y'all letting the ex just randomly call you, they're doing that because, you know, they've been nosy or they need something. If the ex really cared about you, they would have showed up at your fucking house. They wouldn't just keep randomly calling you every month and shit. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Y'all let that shit happen, and y'all let that shit slide. Just like y'all let people who are not showing interest slide. And for the women, men shit test too. It ain't even a shit test. It's a test of, I'm gonna act like I'm valuable and all this and all that. So, you know, I'm not gonna text you back right away. Same thing. Don't deal with it. Now, people do get busy and all that shit, but you get my point. You're gonna have to learn how to read through this shit, man. It's no different than a woman playing the game of, I'm gonna flake on purpose to see how he reacts. It's the same thing men are doing. I'm not gonna hit her back right away so she doesn't lose interest in all this bullshit. Same fucking thing. They both playing games. So since they want to play with your emotions and play games, you just walk away. And you keep self-improving. I hope you're self-improving like I'm trying to self-improve. Because when you self-improving, you know you got a lot to offer a woman or man. So it's not your loss. You want to offer these things to the right woman or man. Not a woman or man that wants to play around or this or that. They don't deserve the shit you got to offer. That's why you got to keep moving. Don't matter how much you thought you might be interested in somebody. It don't matter. And a lot of people think because you give them an opportunity, or you give them, hey, you want to go out, they think that you like them, and they take that as validation. Oh, I got him already, or her. Now I'm gonna start talking to everybody else and play them to the side. Nah, you walk away. Because to me personally, if I ask a woman out, I'm giving you an opportunity. That doesn't mean I'm so head over heels, you're so special. For one, we haven't fucked. I don't know who you are. There's a lot that goes into me being head over heels for your ass. And it ain't asking you out. That's just giving you an opportunity. Even if I flirted with a woman, that still doesn't mean that it doesn't solidify that I like you. I have not fucked you yet. I don't know who you are. You know what I mean? But when you do, a lot of women take that to their head. They think because a man is trying to, I don't know about all men. I just know me. You know, Just it's like if a woman gives you a number, that don't mean that she really likes you yet. She don't know you like that. Well, same thing if I offer a woman to go out or something. I don't know if I like you like that, so don't let it go to your head. But you do have a lot of people who do that, and they start acting funny and all this shit. All I'm doing is offering an opportunity. I think I might be interested in someone like you. You want to go out? That's it. It doesn't mean I like you or none of that. You know what I'm saying? But that's just the way it is. But anyways, man, do not get mad at people if they want to act funny, or don't try to convince them of anything. Don't try to convince people. This is where y'all messing up, man. Y'all trying to convince people. Y'all don't realize that most people are talking to a whole lot of people. You're not the only one. So if you was this special motherfucker, you would know. I don't want to deal with, if I'm not some special, let me put it like this. If I'm not someone that you seem like you really want to see, if you're interested in, I'm not dealing with it. I don't care. I don't care. Life is too short. I got self-improvement to do. And one of the easiest, biggest ways to ruin your self-improvement is dealing with the wrong women and men. And usually the wrong women and men are the ones that are flaking on you, or not keeping their word, or playing games with you and all this. This is grown man shit over here. And if you're a woman or a man watching, you should be on your grown woman or man shit. You got to love yourself. That way you don't have to be thirsty for somebody else to love you. Oh, you don't love me? Fine. I love myself. I'm gonna go to the game tomorrow, or I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that tomorrow. It don't matter. The right one will come when they supposed to. But when you don't love yourself, you and your feelings, oh, I'm sick of these men and women, they flaking, and then you already know what they gonna do. Don't have no expectations for them, and you won't be disappointed. Have zero expectations for a woman or man, and you won't be disappointed. Zero. So if I say, hey, you want to go out, I have zero expectations of her following through with it, any of that. A woman could be like, I'll hit you up later. I don't even believe it until I see it. I'm not going to say, well, I'm waiting. I hope she hits me up later. Nope. I believe it when I see it. And if I don't see it, it doesn't even matter, because I already kind of knew. That's how y'all got to have it. Y'all got to stop these expectations with these women and men, or you're going to be very disappointed. Very, because too many people talk to too many different people. And no, I'm not getting sick. That's why I spit that phlegm out. Whenever, like, my body's sickness starts to, like, whenever, like, season change and shit, you spit that shit out, you won't get sick. I ain't been sick in, like, 5 years. Ever since I started doing this shit. But anyways, y'all, no expectations, man. It's their loss. They might be able to find a lot of men or women that will that might have certain things you have and all that shit, but if your intentions was good to really find the right person, that's their loss, because they're not going to find that. That's not easy to find. You know, they can find a decent looking guy, yeah, they can find that. They can find a guy with a Cadillac, yeah, they can find that. They can find a guy with some money and all that, blah blah blah. But can they find one that was genuinely looking for a woman? Nah. Or man. You know, because it goes both ways. You got women out here playing men too. Can they genuinely find one that was really going to fuck with them? See, that's the thing. See, that's the thing with people. They don't get that part. But it doesn't matter what they get. It matters about what you get. And what you need to get is, and understand is, all the funny shit. I'm not saying that a person got to be down your fucking throat 24/7. You just got to learn how to read if they're trying to genuinely see if they want to fuck with you or not, versus if they're just bullshit. I'm gonna tell you right now, one of the things that is a telling sign is if they don't keep their word. If I say that I'm gonna hit you up later and I don't, you know, that's a lie. And I knew I said it. It's not like I forgot, because if you was really somebody I was really interested in, I would remember, like, damn, I told her I was going to hit her up. And I don't want her to think I'm lying. I don't want her to think I'm like the rest of the guys. Even if I hit her up the next day, which would probably be a bad move, but still. you wouldn't want that woman to think you're lying. So therefore, you would hit that woman up. My bad, I meant this and that. But, you know, people who play games, they're not going to even hit you up. Because what they really want you to do is chase them and bow down to them and jump in their little rotation because they're not serious. When people are serious, you'll know. When people are playing games, you'll know. That's what it boils down to. Who's serious and who's not, right? And if somebody really like you, they're really going to be serious. If they don't really like you, they're going to not be serious with you. You know what I mean? They might sleep with you or something like that, but they're not going to be serious with you because they really don't like you. Or they just playing games, whatever. Same thing. Same thing. But the more you spot somebody who don't learn how to spot who don't really like you, the more you'll understand who really do like you, and the more you can cut off the ones that don't. But it's so hard for a woman, man, because a man is on his best behavior until he sleeps with you. It's hard for a woman, I know, man. So a woman really gonna have to learn how to read between the lines of if a man has just been nice just to fuck you, or is he really been genuine? That's tough, man, as a woman. But as a man, if you men are out here still getting played by women, or you can't tell if a woman's serious or not, I don't know what to tell you, because it's so fucking easy. It's easy. You can feel it. I guess with a woman, you're going to have to learn how to feel the energy of a man. You know, the vibe, like, something's not right. I don't know. You know what I mean? You're going to have to ask God to give you that intuition. Pray about it. Like I said, I already prayed. God, keep every woman away from me that's not good. So if a woman flakes on me or lies or something, that's just God keeping her away. And the quicker it happens, the better, because I don't waste time. Even if it's an ex or somebody's in a relationship with, God, keep her away. Don't let it work if it's not the right one. Get her out of my life. I don't want her there. I want the right woman there that you want for me. All the other ones, I'm not worried about that. That's not my problem. But keep them away from me, because I already know. And guess what? God looks out. Haven't been divorced. If I don't ever get married, it is what it is. There wasn't the right one, apparently. And that's very possible. That's very possible, but that you might not get the right one. That's very fucking possible. But people don't want to accept that. That's why they keep fucking with the wrong ones and don't want to accept it. Like trying to change people's shit. Instead of accepting the reality that, you know what, maybe there's not a right one for me that I would actually want in all this. Maybe there ain't, you know? Just saying. But people don't want to accept that reality, so what do? They deal with the wrong people just to have somebody. I refuse to do that. So should you. Because if you don't refuse to do this, this is why, again, you put up with the flaking. I'm not talking about a person that, I mean like literally you know they flaking, like literally flaking, like lying, flaking, but you'll put up with it because you want to be with somebody so much. They on games, but you're just gonna ignore it. That type of shit. That's not cool, man. You're better off to just be alone, be by yourself. It's okay, man. It's better than getting played by the wrong one, I know that. Or missing out on the right one because you're caught up with the wrong one. That happens to women a lot. They can't get that right guy. He's right there. And they know he's probably the right guy, but she's caught up with this dummy. Why is she caught up with this dummy? Because she didn't want to take her time to be alone for a while. She just had to have another man in her life. So now she's sleeping with a guy and got feelings for a dummy that treats her bad. And that perfect guy comes along, but she can't feel it. She can't reciprocate the energy, the spark, because she's what a fucking dud. Then put her spark out for another person. It can happen to men too. Caught up with a bunch of women, chasing women, and that right woman come along and you ain't ready. You're going to overlook her. You're going to keep playing games and you're going to miss out on her. That's why I tell y'all it's cool to be alone. It's okay. I be trying to help y'all, man, because I see so much on Facebook about why women and men are doing this. They're going to do what they do. They're doing it because they don't really want you. That's why they're doing it. It's either they don't really want you or they don't just want you. They want to play. They don't want something serious. It's one or the other, or both. Either they don't want you or they don't want something serious. It's one or the other, or both. Because if they wanted you and they were serious, you would know. I've never in my life came across a woman that was seriously, genuinely trying to fuck with me and I didn't know. Like, I just don't know if she likes me or not, man. I can't figure it out. It ain't never happened. Y'all can say some women play hard to get because they don't want to seem easy and all that. That ain't never happened with a woman who really liked me. And I'm really sure that it does. The ones that playing hard to get, they doing that because they really don't like you like that. I guarantee you they don't do that to somebody they really like. Same thing with the women. With the men, I guarantee you he cooperates with a woman he really likes if he really wants a woman. I'm going to say that because, like I said, some people don't want something serious, right? They just want to either be by themselves because they tired of relationships, or they just want to talk to multiple people. But if that man wants a relationship, you're going to know if he really wants you or not. Because we already got it understood that he wants a relationship, right? Check. So if you was a woman that he really liked, there's nothing else that would stop that. Especially if you already slept together. So he already fucked you and he wants a relationship, but somehow, some way, this motherfucker don't want to be with you. Come on, man. That's the key, though. Does he want a relationship? I didn't say y'all slept together and if he don't want a relationship, well, there ain't nothing you could do. But you just got to understand, man, as a woman and a man, that a lot of people are playing the game, man. Don't play yourself. When you see it, it's okay, man. Just let them do what they do. Don't get mad at them, none of that. Nobody's here to twist people's arms, man. A lot of people are in the situation they're in because they play. That's why a lot of people got single, that's why a lot of people are single mothers and single fathers and shit, because they want to play the game. So let them play the game. You don't become a victim, though. Stop taking it personal. Oh, something's wrong with me. You're going to like me. You should like me. And you try to force a motherfucker to see that they should like you. A lot of times it's not that they don't like you. Or it's not that they don't see that you're a catch. It's because of who they are. What they want to do. Their agenda. AKA, a lot of younger, I ain't going to say younger, women or men who are not serious. This is why y'all be like, well, that's a good woman or man. Why won't they pick that woman or man or whatever? They seem like they like them or whatever. It's because they don't want something serious. Well, why she pick the bad fun guy instead of this serious guy who got shit going on? Because she knows she can't, she knows that if she deals with that guy, she has to straighten her ass up. But if she deals with bum Tyrone over there, she ain't got to. She can still be messy and do all the dumb, belligerent shit she does, and it don't matter because Tyrone and Chad, they don't even expect that from themselves. So they're not going to expect it from women. Same thing, vice versa. So y'all women who are polished up and doing your thing, and you wonder why they want the messy women, that's why. Because he knows if he fucks with you, he got to step his game up. Imagine me, oh shit, Beyonce said she going to fuck with me. Man, I got to tighten up like a bitch. Everything got to be on point. Because her shit on point. You see that? That's why. That's why they pick women that, are no good for them and shit. But the thing is this. This is what y'all need to realize. The good women and men, right, expect good and greatness out of themselves. So 9 times out of 10, they're only going to fuck with women or men who are expecting greatness out of themselves. So stop questioning why. I hear it all the time. Men complain about women who like bad dudes. It never registers in men's heads that she likes bad dudes because she's bad. She doesn't want to be a great woman, right? All they do is look at what she looks like. The attraction part, they're not looking at the part that she likes bad dudes because she's a bad woman, her energy and who she is as a person. You know, that's why she's attracted to that. They don't look at that. They just look at a good-looking woman and get mad because that she likes bad dudes. And that's it. And the women do it too. They look at a guy they're attracted to, like, yeah, the Chads and Tyrones are very attractive. Why they want the hoes and not the wife? Same thing. Same thing. Yeah, you're attracted to Chad and Tyrone, but the reason why they don't want the great women, the good women, and they want the hoes is because that's who they are. Just because they're attractive to you, right? It doesn't make them a good woman or man. Just because someone is attractive or you have some type of interest, it does not make them a good woman or man. And I promise you, if you are a decent woman or man, right? And they're serious about trying to find somebody, right? There is no way on God's green earth that they wouldn't consider trying to give you a chance. In the end, they might not want you, but there's no way they wouldn't consider that. The only way they will consider just blowing you completely off, I'm not even gonna fuck with you, is because they like the Chad and Tyrones, or they like the messy women. Because they are Chad and Tyrones or the messy men. Wait. They are the female versions. You get what I'm saying. They are the bad women and men. That's why. That's the only way. There is no other way. And that's why you guys cannot get upset over this shit, man. Y'all get upset over certain people not like you, not understanding that those aren't even the right apples in the fucking batch, man. Just because the apple looks kind of good don't mean it's the right one. But y'all not getting that, man. Because why? Because you're attracted to somebody. Don't mean that. I get it now. It took me a while to get it, but I get it now. Just because I'm attracted to a woman don't mean she's the right one. Don't mean I should fuck with her. If she's not trying to fuck with me, what's the point? It's no loss. I mean, sex is pretty much sex. Just because I'm attracted to her, people act like it ain't mine, that like she's just so much better because she's attractive. It's ridiculous, man. It's more to it than a woman or man than attraction. You know what I'm saying? But I get it to a certain extent. But like I said, that goes back to what I said about cutting people off immediately instead of hanging on to people. You know what I'm saying? That's where people fuck up. They hang on to people. And I've been sitting here talking in this fucking rain, about to go get my shit. But y'all know me. I like to talk, try to help y'all out, man. Because it helps me out too, not just y'all. Everything I be saying to y'all, I be thinking to myself too, and I analyze it and shit like that. You know, I analyze people. You know, I don't just, a lot of people might take it as a personal thing, but really it's just me analyzing shit and listening to other people and then adding shit together. Like, yeah, I see, that makes sense. But if a lot of people will play you if you let them. You got to think about it. A lot of people are dealing, if a woman, let me put it like this. If a woman is used to dealing with, if she is dealing with bad men or she's used to it, you got to think. By default, she thinks you're one of them too. So what's she going to do? She's going to start playing the game. Just like they do. Oh, I'll hit you up or we can go out this day and she'll flake. She'll do the same shit that they do. Can't take it personally. You got to understand what you're dealing with. No good woman that is actually interested in you and interested and serious about trying to have a man is going to flake on you or not keep her word. It's not going to happen. That's what y'all not getting. The behavior that you see does not happen with people who are genuinely interested and trying to find somebody and they think you might be one of them. They don't do these things. All these things y'all see online about the man, the women, this, they don't do that. You're dealing with the wrong type of people. People don't understand. A lot of times it's not about you. It's about who you're dealing with. It's about who you're dealing with more than you. Like, you could be a great woman or man, but if you're constantly dealing with the wrong woman or man, you're going to constantly get played and flaked on and everything else. It has nothing to do with you not being a good woman or man. But if you're not careful, they can ruin your worth. Imagine a polished woman, right? She's polished. She got everything going on, but she want to mess with messy men. Well, she's not going to get a polished man out of messing with messy men, and she's going to get dirty messing with them. The only way she's going to get a polished man is, a polished man like she is. I'm going to go here. Fuck that. Let me go to this one. It's closer. The only way she can get a polished man is by picking through polished men. There's no other way around this. You know what I mean? You can't say you want a wife, but then you're dealing with women who are not trying to be your wife or trying to be a wife in general. You gotta remember, everybody in the world is dressed up in relationship clothing. Wolves in relationship clothing. They use relationships and love and all that shit to make y'all think that, you know, you got a chance with me or I'm looking for love and all this and all that, but really they're just trying to get benefits, man. It's too many people out here doing this, man. Because a lot of people are hurt or been played, and hurt people hurt people. A motherfucker will tell you right to your face, I love you, and be lying like a motherfucker, stabbing you in the back, using you and everything. That's why when you see funny shit or little lies, any little lies, you better be very, 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 very suspicious. Because a person who really like you and shit and got good character and shit, they feel bad for even lying to a motherfucker. But when you're dealing with people who are players and all that, they do this to everybody. You're just another guy. That's it. You're just another guy or girl, and they're going to lie and play your ass too. You're no exception, man. Don't matter if you're a polished woman or man or not. That does not stop the fact that there are a bunch of people who are on bullshit. That don't change the world. You can't change the world, but you can change who you fuck with. Only fuck with people who are on real shit. Don't fuck with nobody else who's not. Period. No matter how good she look or none of that. She could be the best looking woman in the world. I don't hit men up first. I'm never gonna hit men up first. I mean, fuck with you then. Because there's plenty of women who look good, just as good as you, has sex just like you, and all these other things. Why would I deal with you? What makes you so special? Ain't a wife somebody that reciprocates back? Exactly. Goodbye. You know what I mean? And it has to be that way. You have to be this way because people are cutthroat. You have to be willing to walk away because people are cutthroat. People don't care, right? If you're not willing to walk away from people and their fuckery and their bullshit immediately, you're going to cost yourself the right person, man. I promise you that. Because as a woman, you're going to be caught up with a man, sleeping with a man, right? That you probably shouldn't be. And as a man, you'll probably be caught up with the wrong type of women. And by the time the right one come around, you still playing around. She wouldn't even take you serious, even if you are a guy trying to leave that shit alone. And how the fuck is a fucking cop behind me, bitch? Well, they was, but oh well. Fuck them. But I'm off of here, man. I don't know what else to say about this shit, man. Learn how to decipher if somebody's playing games or not. Or potentially about to play games. Don't even deal with it. Because a lot of them, man, like I said, they just look at you as another person. That's all you are. Man, I've been asleep almost all day, y'all, but about to get in here and get this cappuccino, man. I don't know what to tell y'all, man. Y'all just gonna have to master being alone. That way, if somebody wants to play, you don't have to put up with nobody's shit. Master being alone and get your money up. You don't have to put up with a woman's shit. You know what I mean? Or a man's shit. They want to play games? Go over there and play games with that. You know what I mean? I'm a grown-ass man. Like T.I. said, I'm a grown-ass man. Find somebody else to play with. That's the type of shit you got to have. Because at the end of the day, what do you really lose with somebody playing games? Okay, yeah, they look good maybe or some shit like that. So fucking what? Some of y'all women got kids and they playing games with you men. That's crazy. Not only was you willing to take care of her kids and shit, and she's still playing games, you butthurt over it, how's that your loss? That's her loss. You as a man willing to try to give her a shot, you know what I mean? Even though she has kids and everything, she playing games, but you think it's your loss? It's her loss. And she probably knows that this is who she is. And she's okay with that. Some people are so hurt that they're okay with just hurting people and playing the game because they're hurt. So they don't care about hurting you. Hurt people do not care about hurting other people. Remember that shit, y'all. Hurt people hurt people. Not all people. Genuine people who are hurt, they don't go around hurting people. Oh, I'm hurt. I'm mad at the world. I'm about to go. I hope that old lady's all right. Or she just old and can't get out or something. That's weird. Man, let me check on this shit. Nah, I think she's good. Yeah, she's good. Yeah, she's good. Plus, I gotta get out because I look suspicious, like I'm pulled over at this damn thing that's scared to get out because a bitch ass cop. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. He's pulling beside me. Bitch, quit reading my tag. Get the fuck out of here. I pay your taxes, motherfucker, or I pay for you to have a job. He rolled off. He probably read my tag, idiot. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say about it. All I can tell y'all is do not waste time. When you see the fuckery, you gotta walk away. It don't matter how much you think you might. You gotta have the abundance mindset. There's somebody better. God got somebody better for me. Yeah, she's a model and she fine as fucking this or that. But God got somebody better than me. She said she doesn't hit a man up first. You know, shit like that. You gotta be able to walk. You gotta be willing to walk away. Like Master P walked away from. He's like, this white man is willing to offer me $10 million. Imagine how much we really worth. He walked away from $10 million. And to that $10 million back then was a whole lot of money to him, right? But he walked away and then he made $400 million. That's what you gotta have, that mindset. Because some of y'all right now, you're caught up with somebody in your emotions, right? And they doing you dirty, like really dirty, like really, really dirty, you know? But you don't want to leave them alone because you think you can't get no better and all this other shit. Or she flaked or lied and you just think it's some coincidence and you think, you start making excuses and shit for her. She didn't mean that and this or this. Or he didn't mean that and this and this, right? All you doing is just sitting around getting strung along and shit because you're scared or think you can't get somebody better or whatever the fuck. Y'all get the point. Gotta cut them off, man. I mean, you gotta have a zero tolerance. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell y'all this though, because before I go, because I don't want people to seem like I don't want to seem like it's okay to be unlovable. Nah, like if a woman has been with me and down with me and shit, she can get away with a whole lot of shit because she has been down with me, and I'm sure I've put her through shit, whatever. You see what I'm saying? So it's different. Like when that's the thing, when you get attached to somebody, when you get attached to somebody, it's hard for you to break away from them, and that's what a lot of y'all are doing, you know. But I'm speaking for people who have not put nothing in. They just playing games. Nah, leave them alone immediately. They don't deserve, okay, I know she fucked up. I'm gonna give her a little chance and I'll put up with this or that. Nah, they don't deserve that because they haven't even invested in you like that. There's a difference. There's a difference between a woman. I've been with a woman for 10 years and, certain things I put up with or whatever. That's different. Versus, I ain't never slept with you or nothing. You flaking, lying and shit. Hell nah. I got to hit you up first. I got to prove this or that. Hell nah. Nah. Because you're not better than me. And that's the thing. A lot of people think they're better than you. Or they think they could do better than you. So prove them wrong. Let them believe that. Oh, you think you can do better than me? Okay. Well, we're going to find out, ain't we? I don't get mad at them. None of that. Sit back and watch the show. And leave my future woman alone whenever I decide to get one. That's how I play it. That's how you should play it. Leave me and my future relationship alone when I get one. You didn't want to fuck with me then because you was playing or whatever the fuck you was doing. Don't matter. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's got to be. But the longer you hold on to this shit, the more you fuck your own shit up. So I don't know, man. It was nice talking to y'all again, though. I gotta get the fuck up out of here. I've been on this video way too long. Rewind this shit. Go on my YouTube. Like, do something. Share, whatever. Y'all have a good one, as always. And man, it feels good to not have to work tomorrow. Feels real good. But so did that nap. Shit, like a 3-4 hour nap. Woke up feeling great. No expectations, people. Don't have no expectations and you'll be all right. You start putting expectations on people, that's when you get hurt and played and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? If I take a woman on a date, I don't have no expectations. I'm going on a date with you or dinner with you, offering you an opportunity, right? And I'm seeing if there's opportunity for me as well, right? That's it. But it don't mean I'm head over heels and you're the only woman that I like in the world and all that. So don't get gassed up and none of that dumb that shit. Even if I ask a woman out, don't get gassed up. That don't mean that I like you. I don't know you. I'm just offering you a chance to go out, right? I'm just hypothetically saying. That'd be no different than a woman offering me her number. Well, I'm supposed to be doing fucking jumping jacks and shit. That don't mean nothing. How many other men have got her number? What does this mean? It means nothing, right? It means nothing. Until it is something or whatever. But no expectations, man. And you'll be all right. Because if you don't have no expectations, you don't put no feelings or thoughts in them motherfuckers. Like, yeah, I really like him. I hope he hits me up and this. You don't do none of that. You don't do none of that. You don't expect nothing from them, so it don't matter if they don't hit you up. It is what it is. Like, you kind of expect it. Like, oh, I'll hit you up. Okay, we'll see. Oh, I didn't call you because of that. Okay, yeah, right, whatever. You know what I mean? Nah, that shit don't fly when you don't have to. It's amazing how different the mindset is when you're dealing with a woman or man. You know what I mean? When y'all stop having expectations for these motherfuckers. You can also clearly screen them out when you don't have expectations for you. You're not all in your feelings and all this bullshit. You can really see who they really are. I have zero expectations for a woman. Even if it's the right woman, I still really don't expect her to do shit, really. Except for the shit she been doing to get me, I guess. It don't matter. I don't have no expectations for no woman. Like, for real. Can't. And I don't believe anything nobody say unless they show me. Like, you could tell me all you want to. You could say you love me. You know, I heard it 1,000 times. I love you, but you hugged up on the couch with another guy. Or you doing this, another guy's clothes in your trunk or something. But you love me. You see what I'm saying? Don't listen to their words. Anybody can say shit or text shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you gonna hit me up later? We'll see. And if you don't, it is what it is. I ain't even mad at you. I'm not even mad at you. You know what I'm saying? You can't be. But if you have expectations, why didn't you hit me up? And I'm not asking you shit. Because I already know why you didn't hit me up. I already know why you flaked. I already know why you lied. I already know why you cheated. You know what I mean? I already know why people do what they do. So I don't need to ask you shit. Just to hear you lie about it. That's another thing y'all do. Y'all go to people and ask them why they do this or why'd you do that? Why'd you sleep with him? Or, man, why? Why are you asking them these things? Why didn't you hit me up? You know why she didn't hit you up or he didn't hit you up. You already know the answer. You just don't want to accept it. You want them to tell you something you want to hear. Instead of accepting the reality, you want to hear the lie, and that's the problem. I'm no exception. I know why you didn't hit me up. I know why you flaked. I know why you cheated. I'm no exception. That's who you are. That's how you feel about me. That's why you didn't do it. Remember, they treat you how they feel about you. So she flaked on you, dude, because she don't really like you like that. If she did, she'd be like, look, I'm sorry I couldn't make it. I definitely want to make it up to you and see you some other time. I know what it feels like when a woman really likes you. And I'm sure women know when a man really likes them. So why do y'all keep settling for people y'all know that don't like you? You know they don't like you. Or you know they're not serious. Maybe they do like you, but they really not serious. They want to just play. Same thing to me, right? Same thing. Either way, though, if you want something real, you're going to have to screen out the ones that are fake. When I say fake, they might not be fake people, but they're fake love. So if you want real love, you want a real woman or man to really fuck with you the long way, you're going to have to screen out the ones that are not, and you're going to have to be super honest about it so you can cut them off immediately. You want the good fruit. You don't want the bad fruit. You got to get rid of the bad fruit immediately. Immediately. Don't matter why they flaked. It don't matter why they didn't call you. Don't matter why they don't like you. Don't matter why they cheated. None of that matters. It don't matter, dog. What the fuck is this motherfucker doing running? Abundance mindset. It's their loss. It's not yours. And you really got to feel that way. You really got to feel that way. Like, yeah, that's their loss. I don't think you can find somebody better than me, sweetheart. You can look, though. Hey, it is what I'm not going to force. Because when somebody act like they don't like you and you trying to force them, you're settling. Right? They don't really like you like that. There's a woman out there or a man out there that really like you like that. For y'all women who are doing this, a lot of times you're just getting sex from the man. More than likely. Or maybe you live with the man and everything, but he won't marry you or something. Some shit like that. Oh, man. I'm out of here, y'all.